I would not have said that. Beyond that, I would not. I think the president also praised his record on human rights.
As far as this gentleman is concerned, he's done a phenomenal job. You're mentioning somebody that was extremely controversial. A lot of people didn't like that gentleman that you're talking about. Whether you like him or didn't like him, things happen. But he knew nothing about it, and we can leave it at that. You don't have to embarrass our guest by asking a question like that.
My name is Nishant Chilkuri, Chatham House member, and I work for the Daily Mail. Mr. Vice President, you've obviously paid a big price for your commitment to upholding the Constitution. Going into the next election, do you expect to see actions that will challenge it yet again? What are your biggest fears?
Well, let me say, I don't know about paying a price. Last Tuesday, in our country, on November 11th, we remembered people that really pay a price. And but I can honestly tell you that I don't have those concerns. I mean, there always are going to be voices on the fringes of the right and the left. It seems, particularly with social media, that they find megaphones on the right these days more than they found them before. But I have to tell you that the American people that I know just won't have it. It just won't have it. It was one of the reasons why on that day, I remember as I was witnessing with my wife at my side, we had been escorted off of the Senate floor. The Secret Service wanted me to leave the building, but I was determined to stay at my post and finish our work. By God's grace, we did. But I remember looking at that small television set, seeing people smashing windows and assaulting police officers, and I just found myself thinking, not this, not here, not in America. And particularly not the people of our movement. I will maintain to you that the people that engaged in violence and vandalism on that day did not represent even much more than a fraction of the people of our movement, people that I was among for 20 years and 4.5 years as a candidate and as a vice president. Those people love our institutions. The American people, I think, are the most generous, most patriotic, most God-fearing, innovative people the world's ever known, and they're going to hold our country to account in the days ahead.
Thank you. I'm going to take another one here, front row.
Jonathan Rugman from Channel 4. I wanted to ask a question about a former resident of Indiana, actually, the journalist Jamal Khashoggi, who was a student there. Yesterday, the president said that the Saudi Crown Prince knew nothing about the killing of Jamal Khashoggi. Do you believe that? And did you see evidence to the contrary when you were in the White House, given that the subsequent intelligence assessment, which was published, said otherwise?
I would not have said that. Beyond that, I would not. I think the president also praised his record on human rights. Look, there's.
Just to be clear, you would not have said that the Crown Prince knew nothing about it.
Well, I really can't speak to intelligence that I was exposed to.
Well, President Biden published the assessment.
But what I can tell you is that I would not have made that statement. And I think part of foreign policy, you've talked about it here for 100 years at Chatham House, you got to take the world that you find. And you got to make relationships with sovereigns as you find them. And so I do think the relationship with Saudi Arabia is one that we need to find a way forward on. I think it's very important that we never cast aside. our deep commitment to freedom, to the freedom of the press, to and I can tell you, I just simply I would have had I been given the opportunity to be sitting in that right-hand chair in front of the fireplace, that meeting would have gone a little different.